All these people are gathered here for one thing.
This is the enchanting city of Edinburgh, where we will explore what it has to offer over the next 3 days. It's a place where cobblestone streets whisper tales of history.
I feel like I'm in a fairy tale.
And magic.
And we're gonna make some magic potions.
We'll taste and experience as much of the city as we can.
Secret hidden alleyways.
And it all starts with the iconic castle on the hill. Of course, it's literally the first thing you see when you arrive.
Now we're about to go walk up the stairs to the castle. Let's go.
And there it is in all its glory.
All these people are gathered here for one thing. The ice cream truck. The castle's pretty cool too.
The castle truly is glorious, and the views are unreal. That's a volcano we'll see later.
You might be wondering if we're gonna go inside the castle or not, and the answer is no, because we've seen 2 castles on this trip. He really wants to be in the shot. Oh my gosh. If you've been to the castle before, just let us know if next time we come visit, if we should go inside.
We heard great things. Comment below if you have a suggestion. All the giggling and walking around the front of the castle gave me the idea to keep the dopamine flowing. And this is perfect because Scotland isn't just the land of Scots, but also the land of cakes.
Cakes are a big thing in the UK. There's so many cafes around, it gets hard to choose. Love being on holiday. Okay, so do you want a nap or?
I want to go take a shit.
Come on.
So off you went to drop off some timber.
Oh my god. I love walking around this place. There's like all these like secret hidden alleyways.
That leaves you and me to explore Edinburgh.
This monument behind me, I thought it was a church and I was like, oh, another church in Europe, but it's not. It's actually a monument to a writer, and I think it's the biggest in the world. And the writer, his name was Walter Scott.
He paved the way for the historical fiction genre because he would take what were considered as lowly Scottish stories and turn them into poems and novels.
And you could actually go to the top.
Sophisticated, wouldn't you say? 5 minutes earlier.
So I'd like to place a collect call. Yeah. Oh god. It actually works. There's a dial tone and everything. 60 pence if you want to make a call. You can make a call without cash, which is interesting. So it makes me wonder, if you don't have a cell phone, why would you use these? Up to funky business, perhaps.
Speaking of funky business, it was time to make some nifty magical potions. No joke.
I'm so excited. We're going into the cauldron and we're gonna make some magic potions.
We heard about this magical place from a couple of our favorite YouTubers, Kinging It. I got their guide on Scotland, and if you've never seen their videos, I highly recommend them. You'll get a good giggle, and there's always adventure.
We're gonna make some magic potions. Do you know what keeps playing in my head is that song. Potion recipes.
Presto, drinkesto, and we got to taste our powerful concoctions. The Scottish whiskey-based one gives you the ability to decipher which whiskey truly is better, that of Ireland or that of Scotland.
Cilantro? It's really good.
Is it?
Try it. That's Natasha's for I don't like it.
And the other one gave us the power to light things on fire.
It's very good.
50 points if you can guess in the comments what's actually causing the magic. And poof, All of a sudden, the next day, Juan Pablo was gone and wouldn't appear again until the next Scotland video. Which is a great time to tell you to subscribe so you don't miss anything. I don't know if you can see the people, but it looks like they're carrying broomsticks and they're wearing capes. I think a match of Quidditch is about to commence in this park. Maybe when I come down I'll be able to see it. It's called Arthur's Seat, and it's an extinct volcano. I don't know why, and I don't know who Arthur is, or where his seat is, but I do know that old Celtic legends have it that a dragon would fly around being mischievous, and one day it ate so much livestock that it went to sleep and never woke up again. And that's how they say Arthur's Seat came to be a volcano. This is so cool. I'm literally walking up a volcano right now in Edinburgh. Like, if you were to ask me, oh, what can you do in Edinburgh? I would not have told you this because I did not expect this. This is so cool. It's so windy up here. But the views. I have a burning love for volcanoes. Their beauty and chaos amazes me. Even this extinct one. But what's exciting is that this 50-peak journey I'm on to climb the highest peak in every European country has an active volcano to hike still. And one that I already climbed that is currently dormant. Subscribe if you want to keep exploring the other 33 countries and peaks we're visiting. I don't know what's happening here. What's gonna happen? I don't know what it is, but I kind of wish I was a part of it. Looks like so much fun. Eventually, I noticed the cameras and heard the directors. They were likely making an independent film, or maybe a YouTube video. So cool. Next up would be some pretty classic stops on a tourist trail, but lucky for this day, I was in for something extra special. Because I don't have change ever on me, I usually feel weird filming because I don't have anything to contribute. Sometimes it's nice to just stop, give a smile. I just stayed and enjoyed his music. Extremely talented. And then got to hear a bit of his story as well. These are the kinds of things that like really fill me up when I'm traveling. He's helping plant trees in Scotland, so that is just something I totally vibe with and I really value. Go say hi. He's got a YouTube channel and Instagram. Tell him I sent you. And Sam, if you're watching, thanks so much for sharing your art and for sharing your passion of putting trees and regrowing Scotland. It's really cool. The world needs more people like you. Nice.
Thank you.
Is that from your new album?
That's not from the album, no. It's an older track.
Okay. Highlight of coming up here, two things: meeting a really talented artist and the view. So you can have a 360 view all the way around. And today it's a bit like, I don't know if it's fog, it smells like fire, but I don't see any fire anywhere. But normally there's a really nice sunset here, so you could come on a day that's not spooky like this. Love it.
Thank you.
So, what do you do when you're in a brand new city and a new country? What do you normally do? You go and try the local food. I'm feeling some ramen. I was thinking to myself earlier, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some filming today. I'm gonna take them and we're gonna experience a cool
yummy Scottish dish together. And I'm like, I'm feeling ramen. I saw this place yesterday. I was walking by and had ramen. And I was like, done. I'm just kind of admiring the last bits of light in the day before I go. The ramen is all the way up there. Speaking of having plans of vlogging, before I left, I was feeling a little bit down. I need to bring myself up so I feel good, so I can give you some positive energy, because I know a lot of you come because you like the positivity. But this is also reality. Right before I left, I was doing some translation for a lovely Spaniard. Having that conversation with somebody just, I don't know, just warmed my heart. Even though it was 10 minutes, just had a little chat. Like, I just felt so connected. Maybe I've been isolating myself a bit too much, which is ironic because we're in a super duper connected world with social media and everything, but it doesn't really matter, does it? So I just wanted to share that with you. If maybe you've been feeling a little bit down and you need a little pick me up, maybe just go out and talk to somebody. Ask for somebody's story. It worked for me. After all that, I'm on my way to get some nudes in soup. Noodles in soup. Okay, yeah, don't be weird.
I'm on a ramen kick ever since I was in Glasgow, and I gotta say, this place is really good. Got some warm nudes, but no sounds because the place was poppin'. This was the first blustery day with the sun hiding, and it was a mood.
This cross is so epic. It's got a fucking dragon at the bottom. Oh, how cool is that? Also looks like it's got a bit of a Celtic vibe. But I can't get close enough to read what it says, so we'll just have to use our imagination for this one. Not everything gets put in the video, obviously. I also have to work, you know.
The rest of my time was spent working and just living, you know? But what was super cool about this was that I tried working at the library and I found these gorgeous little book statues. The artist is completely anonymous and these pieces can be found around the city. And I didn't just run into these. I often search on Atlas Obscura for unique and hidden gems like these.
But anyways, when I first arrived, it was like sunny, beautiful. It's like, oh, this is nice. It is a mood.
I found myself wandering around Dean Village, a unique little part farther out from the heart of the city. Dean actually means deep valley in Scots. Yes, that's a language for those who didn't know.
How much do you think one of those houses is? People actually live here. Like, there's residents here. I wonder if it's something that's been like passed down from generations, or if it's something people can buy. You just want to live in a fairy tale? There you go. Dean Village.
For hundreds of years, the village had mills and was doing well for itself, until it wasn't. When trade disappeared, so did most of the beauty in the area. But as you can see, it was redeveloped and is now this fairy tale-like place.
I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. I'd be the Toque princess.
Edinburgh is an enchanting place. I caught myself walking around the city thinking, if I didn't have to stay in expensive hotels or cheap hostels, I could just work from here all the time.
It might be my glasses, but it looks like she's holding a pint. Or maybe a glass of wine. That probably makes more sense.
It's a city like no other, but for now that would be it, as our next video adventure takes us deeper into Scotland to experience the beauty of the Highlands and gets us into some trouble.
We're not having very good luck.
See you next time.
Have a little discussion with Natasha Bergen about who's the star of the show for real. I know the channel is called Natasha Bergen. You just put it on my notes, didn't you? If you want to see more of me in the channel, put in the comment below and let Natasha know to put me more shots of me, because she got